get this clarification. When you say economic transformation, it suggests that the economy really is not at a good place. It needs to be transformed.
Exactly.
Is that a suggestion that governments have failed?
You see, it depends on the indicators. Because what we know in Ghana is GDP, GNI and all those things that we use as indicators for the economy.
Okay.
The KIDS program is looking at economic transformation where the poor woman will have food on the table, the poor man will have money to send the child to hospital, the poor woman will have, certain items that they will need in the home all the time. And this is when the poor woman is able to sell or exchange what he or she has, what she has with money. You understand? So that's where they are looking at it. And the transformation, I think I'm building it up. So with this one, right, the youth are going to get jobs to do because the demand is going to be so high. And what the little boy said was that even if you look at stones on the road, if you're able to convince people that these stones are edible and they are very nutritious, the following day what you see is that the stones will leave the streets and they will be on tables because people have started selling it. Meaning you've created jobs because whoever has put stones on the table and they sell it, it's now a business for the people. So they are not looking at the usual thing. And that's where the failure thing comes in. The usual thing of giving farmers loans, but they are looking at the issue of consuming. And the consumption is going to force that kind of supply.
So what's your answer to the failure question?
I'm being very cautious here.
All right, like that.
I'm being very cautious here. But the issue is that I think that, let's take SADA for example. Okay, let's take SADA for example. I think that what SADA should have started doing by now is to start orientating the country that this is what is going to be produced from the north. Orientating the children that this is what's going to be produced from the north. So get ready to consume what is going to come from SADA. Okay. But I believe now they are preparing how even to give the loans out. And these guys are going to start producing tomatoes and other things, and it will rot away.
Let's make a quick commercial break.
Right.
When we come back, I also want to get some clarification on the National Youth Employment Program. What do you make of it, and how? Because you are talking about youth getting employment to do. You've also mentioned graduates of tertiary institutions also coming together to form companies and all of that. How does that work? Is that to complement what the government is doing? We also told that these schemes have huge budgets. How different will yours be? Will they add or take away from the budget of the state? Remember that if you have views, you can send them to us 1760 by text across all networks at the cost of 30 pesos per text message. On Facebook, it's facebook.com/multi-TV world. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Questions arising and the difficulties it faces. You're talking about empowering the youth. You're talking about employment for the youth. How similar or how different is your scheme from the NYEP?
Very, very different. As I said, the seniors, the graduates are going to be the employers, and then we are going to give. So that let me come back to. So these guys who are going to be the directors of these contract companies. Right. When you come to us and maybe you tell us that you can produce, let's say, 1,000 bags of rice for us, I'll need one pickup, I'll need one combined harvester, I'll need one this, I'll need one that. Then we look at the proposal, we okay it, and then from the shares money, we can allocate that to you. Then there's another agreement. We have also registered some semi-skilled and unskilled youth, especially the illiterates. So we are giving you, let's say, 20 of them to work with. Okay. Right? And you're going to pay them under this universal salary scale. Okay. You're not going to cheat them. You understand? So the employment, everything is formalized. Then we give you the resources to produce. All right. Then, if you produce and the goods are ready, they are at your farm gate. We take the products from you. We pay you, and if you want to pay for the tractors and the pickups and other things, we can offset it little by little. In about 6 years, you'd have even paid for all the resources that we give.
If you want to, are you saying someone can decide not to pay?
Yes, someone who may decide that rent it to us, hire it to us, right? But I'm sure from all the people we've talked to, the youth that we've talked to, they all want to acquire it. So that after 5-6 years they've paid for it. If it's theirs, they don't have to pay anybody again. Then they'll be full-time contractors. So that is how it's going to be. All these employments are going to be formalized, and they are going to be taxed. Now, the difference between this and National Youth Employment Program is that the little money that we have as a state,
yes,
that is what we are using to pay the youth of this country. I don't think that is correct. The youth are vibrant enough, they are strong enough to produce and earn, and should rather contribute through taxes to the state.
So how are the youth under your scheme going to contribute?
Right. They are going to produce, still using the rice as an example, they are going to produce the rice. It's not government that's going to produce the rice. The kids are going to finance it. It's not government that's going to finance it. Now, when they produce, right, and they are selling, there will be taxes on the rice being sold out, right?
Yes.
And then there will be PAYE, pay as you earn, on the salaries of these staff, who the semi-skilled staff, skilled staff, and these graduates that we are talking about.
Yes.
They are going to pay taxes, right? So at all levels, government did not do anything about it, but they are rather going to.
But the youth under the NYEP also pay taxes. They also pay as you earn. If you are a salaried worker, you pay as you earn.
Exactly. But if I give you 10 Ghana cedis and I tell you to give you 1 Ghana cedi as tax, is the same thing. I'm just putting my tongue. You understand? But here's the case. As I qualified it, government is not making any commitment into this particular one, but they are rather going to gain.